Hi everybody, welcome to Fit for Life with Karen. Today we're going to work on your core. Very important. Some of you might say, well, why? I don't know about you, but as we get older, this gets a little bit larger, a little bit weaker, a little bit flabbier. So we want to work on it, strengthen it, tighten it a little bit, maybe tone it. And the exercises, I think, aren't too bad at all. So, again, reasons for doing it. First of all, they include your abdominals down here, your pelvis, the whole pelvic area, your oblique muscles on the side, your rectus abdominis, and a few others. So it does take in a lot of area here, okay? And then you've got your arms and your legs. Another reason we do it is we need a strong core just to get around and just to be able to do more, get up and down from a chair. Remember, this is all part of the strength thing also. Strong core muscles will strengthen your back. How many of us have back problems? But again, be careful. If you don't think you should do it, just watch or ask your doctor about it. Write down the name of the exercise and ask him first. It also aids in your balance and stability. You know, how planted in the ground you feel when you're walking around, because when your balance is off, you start to teeter a little bit. Maybe your foot gets stuck now and then, so you want to keep all these muscles strong. It may make it easier for you to climb up and down stairs, so keep that in mind. It improves your reaction time, so instead of trying to find the strength to do something, you can do it faster because all this area is stable and strong. And it tones your abdomen too. So that's what we talked about first. So I think most of us are interested in that. I know I am. And it does work, but you have to do it more than once a month. So just keep that in mind. So we're going to come forward in the chair just a little bit. I hope you have your water with you. Always have your water. And we're just going to stretch those legs out a little bit. They don't have to be straight. You've got a little bend in your knee. You've got your heels right down. I'm going to come forward a little bit more. And all you're going to do is slide. Put your hands right here on your knees and slide down as fast as you can. This might be in the way, but we're going to do the best we can. Let's take a breath first. Breathe up through your nose. And as you exhale, pull that abdomen in just a little bit. So let's do another nice stretch to get down there. It feels pretty good, as long as this doesn't get in the way too much. And then we're going to just come back up. Let's try it again. Take a breath in first. And exhale as you come down. Good. Slide those hands down. They will, or they should, be able to go down a little bit further. And then we'll come back up nice and slow. All right, now I want you to really come to the edge of your chair, unless you think you're going to fall off. And I don't think you'll feel that. So I'm going to come again, because we're going to be going back. And I don't want the back of the chair to hit your back too soon. So keep that in mind. Clasp your hands together. You're going to breathe out as you go back slowly. So you're tightening when you do that. Keep going. It's kind of the reverse of a crunch. We're going back slowly. Oh boy, I think I'm too far front. That was a little tough this time. So let's come back up. Let's try it again. Let's breathe up through the nose first. Arms out. And exhale through your mouth as you go back slowly. Go back a little faster this time. You don't want to feel the back of the chair right away, because you want to get some exercise and tightening here. Let's try it again. Let's put our hands on our knees first. Pull yourself up nice and tall. Pull those shoulders down. Doesn't that feel better? You can breathe better. This time we're just going to breathe out as we go back. Keep holding, tightening that abdomen, which happens kind of naturally, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. Come back up. Let's grab the knees this time. Lift the arms up again and breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 at least. Then you'll know you're at the edge of the chair. Let's come back again. Those hands right on the knees. Getting a little tired. Lift the arms up. You're clasping your hands. I know you can see me doing that. Breathe out. Keep going. Oh, yeah, I can feel that. You can put your hand there. I know you can feel it. And it pulls it in just a little bit. It's almost like a girdle. Remember when we wore those even when we were very young? Well, it'd be nicer if we could do that without having to wear something like that. Although there is some very nice underwear that does hold us in a little bit. Let's do one more. Breathing out. 1, 2, and 3, 4, slowly, 5, and 6. Oh, I can feel that. It feels great. Let's come back up. Now I'm going to have you sit back just a little bit. Hands on your knees again. Pull those shoulders down. Think of maybe arching that back a little bit. Don't strain. If it hurts, don't do it. Just hold on to your knees. Look up at the ceiling. Push your chin up toward the ceiling. Your lower jaw goes up or forward. And then drop the chin right down. So we'll relax that neck a little bit. And you can collapse a little bit here. Good. And then bring yourself right back up. We're going to do something so simple, but so good. It will strengthen our legs, tighten and strengthen the abdomen. Very easy. You can hold on if you want. Lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I know you can feel that. It's so easy you would think it doesn't do anything for us. Let's breathe out as you lift. 2, you can count to yourself if you want. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you know, if you want to do more, if you want to do 2 times 8, go ahead and do it. Nothing's going to happen. Now what I'd like you to do is just sit back a little. I'm going to slide forward, hold on to the chair, and lift both legs up if you can. You're really going to feel this. 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. And if it hurts your lower back, don't do it. Open your feet a little bit. Just come forward so we can relax the lower back this time and stretch it out. Oh, I really like this. It feels good today. Can you grab your ankles? Good. Try to go down with a flat back rather than rounding too much. So if you kind of pull into your legs, you can flatten that back just a little bit more. Good. And then we're going to come back up slowly, slowly. Wonderful. All right. Now you're going to clasp your hands together, lift those arms up, and all you're going to do is a little bit of a bend here, reaching up with that top hand or arm. Get a nice stretch all the way down. Good. And if that hurts, just wait for us. Don't do it. Come back. Let's do the other side. Don't hold your breath. Reaching and pulling. Good. Oh, that feels great. And then we'll come back slowly. Another little exercise we can do is just holding on to the chair. Let's do this side first. Holding on and just reaching down. Just stay holding on to that chair and see if you can touch the floor. I can do it fairly easily. Come back up. Now make a fist and touch the floor. Good. Just leaning, just to stretch your side a little bit. Great. And then we'll come back up slowly. Let's do the other side, holding on this side. And just, you can feel the arm of the chair against your body. And then reach down. Now this one's a little bit tougher. I had to work at that. Let's come back up. Clasp your hand, make a fist. Good. And now you are going to have to work a little bit harder, but it's worth it, isn't it? Great. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Now leg out straight this time. This is going to be another really easy one. And flex that foot back and bounce. 1. Now you're strengthening the quadricep. We've done this one many times, but you're also strengthening right here. Your abdomen. 5 and 6, your pelvic area, your lower back a little bit. Now you notice I stopped counting, so we probably did a few more than usual, but we can do it now. We're used to it. And then the other leg out straight. Let's flex that foot back. Bounce it again, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. Can we do 16, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16? So that too will tighten and tone this area. We're going to come forward again in the chair. We're going to lift one leg up again and just kick and bring it back and kick. I know you can feel that a little bit more too. And 4. I told you they were easy, but they are effective. And there's a million other things you can do. Let's do one more of these. So you're really going to be strengthening those quadriceps today. As I said, your abdomen and your lower back. We will lift the other leg up. Just hold it for a few seconds and kick and back and kick. Wonderful. And 3, you feel as though you're really doing something for yourself. And yet it's easy to do, technically easy to do. Let's do one more. Great. Wow. Let's just put those heels down and move those feet back and forth. Just to loosen up your legs. Relax this area a little bit. Isn't this easy? I'm going to give you one more today. Well, not one more exercise, but one more tummy toner. They've been called. And you're going to sit up again, nice and tall, and just lift both feet off the floor and just do an under-over. You can feel that here. On the sides a little bit. And then use your arms, sit up nice and straight. See the difference? When you're straight, you look better, you feel better, and it's actually healthier for the body to sit straight. So I know we're always talking about posture, right? So I thought maybe for the second half of this show, we would work on our posture just a little bit. Okay, wonderful, great, come back. Now you all have your water with you, of course. And when you leave the house, always take it. You never know. You might get stuck in traffic. To the new year, right? Okay. Let's do just a little bit more stretching. And we're going to lift that knee up and we're going to just pull that leg right in. Feel a nice stretch in the back of your leg, your hamstring. Good. This can be done lying down. I suppose you could do it standing up, but I mean, why would we really? Pull that in, drop your chin right down, good. And then you're going to lift your head up, put that leg down, lift the other knee up, and then pull in. So you're pulling up, kind of up and in. You're pulling your leg toward your body. Try to pull the shoulders down a little bit and hold that head up nice and straight. And you know I say it all the time, but it's because we forget in about 2 seconds after I tell you to do it, because I know I do. How many of you are pulling your head back into the headrest when you're driving? I mean, what could be easier than that, really? And then, of course, after 4 or 5 seconds, we forget. But when you remember, do it. It's worth it. It's easy, and you don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to stop driving. So hopefully you will do that for yourself. Great. Posture. Why don't we do the yoga cat today? One of our classes this week is going to be a yoga class again. So we'll do some easy yoga. Maybe intermediate, a little bit intermediate this time. Hands on the knees and just pull yourself up. Wow. Shoulders come right down, don't they? Yes, they do. And you're going to look up at the ceiling. Wonderful. Now we'll do the opposite. You're going to drop your chin down, lift your shoulders up, round your back, pull that abdomen in again. So you might want to be forward in your seat and just drop down. So it's okay to be round-shouldered for this exercise. All right, so pull yourself back up, shoulders down, and pull that chin right back. Wonderful. So another reason, something else that, well, it isn't something else. When your neck is not strong or your upper body muscles are not strong, it's even hard to hold your head up. So let's do a little bit of a strengthener for the neck. Take this hand and put it right in the back of your neck. It's nice and comfortable. That feels pretty good. 2 fingers on your chin. And very gently just pull that chin in. Use your fingers to remind you to push back and just push your head into your hand. Any pain or discomfort on this one, stop. Okay? And then relax. Now this time let's breathe out and push the head back. Good. And relax. And let's do it one more time with the fingers. Pushing back and sitting up nice and straight. So it's really good for your posture and it will strengthen your neck. And then when we use our weights pretty soon, not today, but in the next class, we'll be strengthening all of our upper body. So that's important. All right. So another really good posture exercise is this one. You're going to take this hand, cross it over the front of your body. Now, some of you may only be able to grab onto the chair here on the arm of the chair. If you can, grab the back of the chair. This is pretty ambitious, but it's a great stretch. Either way is good. This way is good and this way is good, nice and tall. So it brings you right up, it pulls you right up. Wonderful. Now let's come back, relax for a couple of seconds, but just a couple, that's all. Arm out, cross it over, and just keep turning in that direction. Again, this will pull those shoulders down a little bit, straighten you right out, realign your spine, right? Because we do get off kilter sometimes. Wonderful. And then we'll come back. Now, do you remember those 3 letters we did for posture? We've done it at least once, I'm sure. The first one is the letter Y. Bring your feet in a little bit. Your feet are straight. They're not out here. I want you to bring them back, sitting tall, shoulders down. We're going to become letters. This is the letter Y. This part is easy, I think. And then you're going to breathe out as you go back. Good. And then relax and bring the hands together. Let's try it again. Just make a Y or a V shape. Breathe out as you... Good. And then your natural breathing, of course. Bring those hands together again. And then breathe out as you... All for your posture. You're going to feel better when you do it. You will. And then we'll bring those hands back. And then down. Wonderful. Drop your chin down. We look like we're doing yoga right now, don't we? All right. The next letter is the letter T. Both arms out. Straight. Good. Straight from the shoulders. I don't have a mirror, but I'm assuming I'm there. Easy part. Palms down, but you're going to breathe out as you... Can you feel your shoulder blades coming together there? I hope it's not uncomfortable, but it probably doesn't feel the way you usually feel. So let's bring those hands back together. Good. Just to relax a little bit. Now we're going to do that letter T again. And we're breathing out as we bring those shoulder blades together, bringing those arms back, opening up the chest muscles here, flattening out the cervical area, your upper back. So you're doing something really good for yourself. And if you could remember now and then just to do that, I could give you easier ones too, actually. All right, how about the letter W? Easy enough. But I'd like you to bring those elbows down just a little bit. And now we're going to go back again as you breathe out. Good. Again, feeling those shoulder blades together. That's what we want. Good. And then we'll come back. Palms together. Breathe out again. As far back as you can go without excruciating pain, right? And then bring those hands together. But you see how it straightens everything out? You're not down here. Your head is up now. Breathing out. Keep going back a little bit more, a little bit more. Ooh, wonderful. That's great. And then we're going to bring those hands back together. Drop that chin down, relax. And you're going to feel it. Your muscles might be a little bit sore, but that will go away. Good. And then we're going to bring our head back up. Now we're going to grab some water too. Got a few more minutes, so we're going to do just a few more posture exercises that are easy and they might even feel good. So what we're going to do, and I'll go a little bit slower because you might still be drinking. You can clasp your hands at your neck or just touch the back of your neck if you cannot do that, all right? But if you can, it's really comfortable. It's like you're supporting your head and your neck. It feels pretty good, I think. So again, you can relax the elbows a little bit here, but you're going to take a breath up first this time, up through the nose as you bring your elbows back. See the difference? Now just breathe out as you come forward, thinking of bringing those elbows together, rounding your back. Good. Breathe up through the nose. Bring those elbows back. Doesn't that feel good, opening that chest up and flattening out that upper back a little bit? Now we're going to come forward with the elbows talking to each other here. Good. And then as you come up, breathe up through the nose again. Elbows back, and then just your natural breathing. And now we're going to do a little bit of a bend. How does that feel? Good. And then back to the other side, nice and easy. The slower the better. Good, and then we'll come back up. Now you're going to do a little bit of a twist. And then a little bit of a twist the other way. All to improve your posture. It's worth it, really. And then back to the other side. I think this one feels pretty good. And then back to the other side. Good, but try to open those elbows as much as you can. Now coming back to center, and then, yes, we'll do a little bend here, and it feels good. And then to the other side. So they're just little variations on the theme. Take this elbow, cross it over. Even if you can just do this is fine. Cross over. If you can get that leg up a little bit more, try it. Some of you will find this easier. Some will find it difficult. It depends on what your fitness level is and how much stretching you do. Again, let's relax. Drop that chin down. Oh, that feels so good to do that. And then we'll bring the head up. Now, another one that we're going to do is something I used to do while doing aerobics. So it was, I had to think a little bit, but we're going to do it sitting down. It shouldn't be too bad. So it's arms back and cross, elbows back for good posture, and cross. Do it with me if you can. Here, cross, elbows, cross, straight, cross, elbows, cross. A little confusing, isn't it? But we can do it. And back. And we were doing this while we were moving. That's pretty darn good. Elbows back, straight back. Again, elbows back. You're going to probably feel this a little bit later. Elbows back. Take a warm shower. Just relax a little bit. Let's do one more after this. Good. And elbows back. Great. All right, I want to do one more exercise before we finish with the posture section. I'm going to turn a little bit this way. So your knees are on an angle. Don't leave one of them out here. Bring them back together, okay? All right, so what you're going to do is just lift those arms straight up and very gently push back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Now bring your arms down, knees on an angle again, just to the other side. Bring those arms up, very gently push back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Aren't you glad we're almost done? 7 and 8. And I think I said that was the last one, but quickly I'd like to try this one today. But did you notice how all of a sudden I started to come down? That's how easy it is to not have good posture, right? All right, let's go to the other side with our knees pointed this way. Take this arm and just fling it over the back of the chair and turn your head in the opposite direction. So that'll keep you nice and tall, won't it? Now turn the head in the other direction. Hand on this knee. Just kind of copy what I'm doing and pull yourself around and pull yourself right up. Good. And then we'll come back slowly, slowly, slowly. Again, you're on an angle. You're going to just fling that arm over the back of the chair and turn in the opposite direction. I think you're going to like this one. It's kind of easy, really. And then just turn to the other side. Good. And then turn your head to the other side. So this is easier to do it this way. Great. All right. Now what I'd like you to do is try to remember the next time you jump in the car to bring your head back into the headrest. And I'm just going to leave you with that. So try to remember that. And you will. You'll probably remember for about 5 seconds. But try to make it 30 if you can. And thanks for joining me today. And I'll see you next time. And stand up straight.